What's going on, nerds and virgins? Why is Pennington in the thumbnail again? Fuck you, blood. How's it going, boys? How's it going, Chris? How we all doing today? Trying to go through. Did you like what I made for you? What did you make for me? You mean the fucking? I don't even want to talk about it. No. Prick. How you doing? How's it going, Piccolo? What's good in the hood? Disgusted. The poster. What poster? Yan and Figgy doesn't make sense. I think it makes a lot of sense. I think it's exactly the fight that it definitely makes sense for Yan. It makes sense for both of them. I don't think Figgy should be getting a title shot. I think it's the right fight. I think it's a great fight. I've actually got more respect for Figgy now that he's taking it and not sitting around. How you doing, Sniff, you piece of shit? How's it going, Juice Man? What's good, Smelly Fingers? How you doing, man? Check the cord. Dare I? Dare I check the cord? Hang on. Check the cord. That's actually quite sick. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. That's actually quite sick. Doing lovely, just munching on some mozzarella sticks and chicken wings. How are you today, mate? I'm good. I decided to go on a little bit later. I think he deserved more than the ugly chupacabra. Do you mean wait? Do you think Figgy deserved more? I think it's the right fight for him. I think he's gonna get. I think he's gonna get a spanking, but it's the right fight. I like it, and doing it in Macau is very smart as well. Because it's in November, I think I might actually go over there for that. I might take my kid out for school for a week and go over there. Because we were gonna go to China in December anyway, so might go over there. How you doing, Mr. Toad? Oh, the winner of Yan versus Figgy should definitely get a title shot. But if Marab and Yan win, the divisions can. I mean, Marab and Yan wouldn't be yeah, they couldn't fight each other again. That would be horrible. That's a good point. I think we'd end up with Umar versus I think we'd end up with Umar versus Yan. So I know Umar just beat Sandhagen, but I thought I'm on the side that I actually think Sandhagen's the best person, probably the best overall fighter in the division. Good to see you, Larry. How you doing, sir? I wasn't a fan of Umar getting a title shot or even getting the Sandhagen fight, but now that he got the Sandhagen fight and beat him, how you doing, 316? What's good, my man? Good to see you, bro. I think going on later might have been a good idea. I've actually got people turning up straight away, which is pretty cool. Frankie, I'm rich. What happened? Why are you rich now? Is it because you bet on that fucking guy in the final of the Contender Series? That was a very good pick. You lost 2 subs. For what? You think Sandhagen is better than Umar? I think he's more well-rounded than him, but I think Umar just had the better. I think the fact that Umar just had the threat of the takedowns, I think it really negated what he was doing. So I guess not. But I think Sandhagen is one of the most all-round skilled fighters in the whole division. But we're only 10 away, so you're at 190. That's not bad. That is not bad. I've been stuck in the 800s for what feels like an eternity now. I think my projection that I'm going to get to 1,000 by the end of the year is gone out the window. No, it's just payday. It was a good one. Well, you put a fiver on and you made like 30 or something, right? That doesn't happen that often. So that's retirement money right there, sir. No Chud thinks John Jones is the GOAT. No Chud. Can't wait. 2 more sleep. This weekend's card I think is great. I'm looking forward to it as well. And it's on at a reasonable time. Do a few normie verts. You mean, oh yeah, I might do. I'm thinking I might do a watch along on Saturday, you know. I think I might. Yeah, I haven't made like a non-live video in like 10 days or something. I'm really slipping. No, it's also job payday. So are you gonna stick to it? John Jones is the GOAT though. No, he's not. No, he's fucking not. He's second. Mighty Mouse is the GOAT. I made a video all about it, Sniff. Didn't you see it? Obviously not. I made like an unequivocal argument as to why Demetrius Johnson is the greatest of all time. And you're an idiot if you think otherwise. I'm about to go running in 2 hours. How many miles should I do? That depends. Yeah. How have you just started running? GSP's in the top 3. GSP's in the top 3. I just think that all the decisions and stuff kind of push him a little bit lower down the list. And the fact that he ran away like a little pussy when he got beaten up. So he's slightly lower for me. But if you've got GSP number 1, I'm not going to argue with you. Paradox bet it all on Battle. I've got Battle in my freeway parlay on the weekend. So I've got a triple. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But I've got a freeway. I'm not the kind of freeway that I'm used to, but how's it going, Bismarck? What's good, bro? Have you been going live lately? I haven't seen you pop up recently. Yeah, I really like Battle in that fight. I think Battle's going to do well. Isn't this Battle's first time not fighting? It's true, but Battle always fights at the Apex. It's going to be interesting to see how he can do it in an actual arena with people there. And France usually has a really good crowd as well. So for my triple, let me just double check. I'm not betting on Moicano and Saint Denis because I'm not fucking stupid. Let me see what I've got. I've got Balaji Oki against Chris Duncan. I think he's shite. Then I've got Brian Battle and I've got Nasadina Mavov versus Brendan Allen. I think Brendan Allen's going to get fucked up. So I'm pretty pleased about that. Battle calling his opponent a pussy after he broke him was awesome. Yes, it was. I was watching a replay of that earlier on. Lusa definitely quit in there. Hang on, let me go down because I'm behind on the chats already. It didn't take long. I think 5 miles if you're just starting out is pretty good. Don't push too hard because you'll fuck up your knees or whatever, and then you won't run again. Ease into it. And it depends what pace you're going at. Start slow and then incrementally build your way up. So yeah, I've got Oki, Battle, and Imavov. Those to me are the guys. GSP's double champ was so overrated. Whitaker would have beaten Bad. Oh yeah, that was a complete joke. I said that in my argument over who's the GOAT as well. I just think I don't think him winning the middleweight title adds to anything he did. Because Bisping is probably I love Michael Bisping, but he's probably the worst middleweight champion ever. Moicano is more skilled everywhere than BSD, but Benoit has every physical advantage. I think the key to Moicano getting it done is making sure he doesn't fall into the trap with those body kicks, because I think Benoit Saint Denis' body kicks are really, really good. So I think if he can get out of the first 2 rounds, I think Moicano wins. So it's either going to be first 2 for BSD or if he gets out of the first 2 rounds, I think Moicano takes over after that and just chads it out, in my opinion. I'm placing the ninjas in Paris parlay. Oki, Lapalus, Cherrier, Sai, and Battle. Who's Cherrier fighting again? Watch your mouth, buddy. Buddy. Hey, buddy. Hang on a sec. Let me see who. Let me get the lineup up here. I hate when fucking Paddy Power gives me a fucking token. I mean, who gives a shit? Hang on, boys. Let me just get the fights up here. Ludovic. I would have bet on Ludovic Klein, but a minus 1,000. It's not worth it. Size minus 500, so I'm not betting that. Kutalaba and Urslan. I'm not touching that shit. Ferez Matt, do you know what? Yeah, I tell you what. Matt Frivola versus Ferez Ziam is interesting because Matt Frivola's become quite the underdog in that one. Yeah, Morgan Sherry at minus 700. I don't trust him either. Joe Anderson Brito's a good one as well, but minus 300's a bit. I think William Gomes is shit as well. So yeah. I refuse to root for an African representing France. That's a very interesting take there, Mountain Man. Can you tell me more? Is it late night or early morning in the UK? It's about 2. I went on at 2 o'clock in the morning today. I'm experimenting a little bit. I thought I'd try and go on a little bit later. Moicano is underrated striker and is definitely more skilled than BSD. I completely agree. The problem is that Benoit is stronger, more powerful, and younger. All those things are true. I think Moicano has like the significant experience edge as well, which I think is important. And I do think Moicano is very underrated as a striker. He should be way better on the ground. I don't know. Still on Miranda. Do you mean Miranda Maverick? She's not fighting. Why are we talking about Miranda Maverick? Do you need a new shirt? Yes, I do need a new shirt. Can you buy me one, please? How you doing, Torrin? What's good, my G? Fuck Lane. She timed me out for going for BSD. Timed you out of where? Still on Miranda. Miranda Maverick is dog shit. But we need to get Frankie a shirt that says, save a cow, eat a chicken. That's the annoying thing, yeah. This is why I hate all of you, yeah. Hate's a strong word. But I ordered t-shirts, yeah, that say bad MMA math on them like months ago. And then when they eventually turned up, you all bullied me into changing the channel name. So now they're fucking worthless. I mean, they were always worthless, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not ordering new t-shirts as well. Juice box. Make the salted caramel white Russian for Alex versus Khalil fights. You've got it, buddy. You've got it, buddy. You've got it. I will do that. I need to get my hand on some. I've got to be honest. That tutorial you sent me really sealed the deal. It really sealed the deal. How you doing, Machua? She timed me out in the Baby Sharp channel. What the fuck's Baby Sharp? What is Baby Sharp? I'll have a legendary bad MMA math shirt when I'm down there. You're welcome to them, mate. I've got like 10 different bad MMA math. Even saying it now, the name needed to be changed. But I've got about 10 different shirts, different varieties. I can't rock them anymore. How come I can't donate to your stream yet? Is it because you need more subscribers? Yeah, I need to get to 1,000. Is basically they really YouTube are real scum. YouTube are real scum. Like they sent me an email ages ago. Baby Sharp MMA. What is Baby Sharp MMA? Baby Sharp MMA. Alrighty, subscribed. Let's give this a go. Always new people to harass. Yes, I can only let me pop it in here. There we go. How you doing, Andy? John Dong's in the building. How you doing, sir? It's a cartoon of a kids program. What is? New Paradox video in 1 minute. Shout out to Paradox to Chad. We're very close to 200 over there as well. So let's get Paradox to Chad a nice little boost. Do some vertical. Do you know what? To be honest, man, I don't think it makes that much difference. I've done verticals a few times, and the same people kind of come in and hang out. So I don't think it's really, and you can't see. I don't have enough real like space on the screen. So maybe I'm doing them at the wrong time. Maybe I need to be doing them during the day. She told me to stop talking in third person. Then I told her she should know about the third person in Moicano. Then she blocked me. Sounds like you had it coming, mate. No, I'm kidding. Speaking in the third person is a sign of a real Chad. And nobody should ever be punished for that. I need to do it more to elevate myself. Lol, it could be said that math have the duh. Yeah, the more that I say it, yeah, it sounds worse. Baby Sharp MMA, yeah, that is an interesting name. Does anybody know the? Let me see what we got here. Who is Baby Sharp? Okay, I'm gonna give this dude a chance. I'm gonna use my karate kick. What are you scared about, Cold Art? By the way, are you scared of me? You should be, cunt. Now I have that. Now you've put it in my fucking head. I'd mentally break Frankie in MMA. I'm a 50-45 him. Now we're doing a 5-rounder. I didn't agree to that. 3 rounds only. I'm doing 3 rounds only. I'm doing good now that I'm back in business. I'm like, that's great, Andy. I have seen the odd video of yours pop up. I need to drop some more comments. I'm gonna stop donating to stupid YouTubers now and only donate to real people like you, Frankie. That's really nice of you, 316. Basically, what I'm gonna do is when I monetize, eventually, um, I'm gonna give the money away to other people that I think need it. That's gonna be the plan. Maybe I'll start like a JVD fight camp fund, something like that. I don't think people quite understand how bad Khalil Roundtree is. You know that I do, Bismarck. You know I do. I think he's shit, and I think he's gonna get slapped. But that's the reason they're putting him in there with them. Khalil feels like a plant as well. So if he does win, I think the UFC is going to get everything they want. I mean, I say if he wins, there's no fucking chance of that happening. But we have proved that we're not the prime timeline, so anything could happen. Baby Sharp is goated. He posts free spreadsheets about each card containing fire info and stats. Dude keeps it 100. Okay, Larry. Yeah, I'll give that a try. I did see a little screenshot of what he was doing. He sounds like he really goes in. He's not a lazy prick like I am. So fair play. Bro Sigma, how you doing, sir? Women should have 3-minute rounds. They should have 1-minute rounds. 1-minute rounds, and they should do them naked. Frankie, do you go swimming or fishing stuff like that in your no, that we you can technically fish in the lake outside my house, but I don't do it. I've taken my son like freshwater fishing, like stream fishing, and he loves it. But I've only done it once. I should really do it more because fishing is fucking sick. Frankie, you won't. If you go for a double leg for me, mate, you're gonna get kneed in the fucking face. I'm goated with that shit. The key to beating me is to stand and bang, sir. Can you believe I got called a retard for saying if Roundtree wins, it's going to be a lot of excuses made by the MMA community? It's not a retarded thing to say at all, mate. Not at all. It's retarded. Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do if he wins. Jack McDoo, how you doing, sir? Tyson Fury or Usyk? Usyk all day long. Usyk is the best heavyweight by far at the moment. Did you ever complete your water fast? I did. I did 100 hours. I did 100 hours straight, and I lost about 8 kilograms. Good to see you here, Bro Sigma, by the way. Good to have you back, sir. So yeah, Jack, I'm going with Usyk by. I think he's gonna have a harder time of it. I think it will be harder for him than the first fight, but I still think he'll win. I just think he's better. I'm very high on Usyk. I've been high on Usyk for years. I've never picked against him. Put some fish in there and get a little dinghy. Is that a euphemism? Are you calling my dinghy little? How dare you? Then go out there with your son. I don't trust myself. It's like I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself with my son in the car, and I definitely don't trust him with a little dinghy. I'm a very paranoid father. And whether you make the women fight naked or not, it needs to be in a giant tub of jello, like 6 inch. See, Crystal, you get it. You get it. Personally, if I was in charge, I would give them their own card and put it on like a Wednesday night or something. That's what I'd do. If Khalil wins, I'm going full cope. I'll tell everyone Magomed beat Yan, so Khalil is the fake champ. They'll probably give him an immediate rematch as well. Who would win in a street fight, Aspinall or Jones? I think Aspinall beats him in any situation. I think Aspinall beats him at Tiddlywinks. I can't envisage a situation. And this John Jones that we've got now, for sure. I think Aspinall fucks him up. He's too big, too strong, too well rounded, and Jones can't knock anyone out. Whereas Tom's got that pop. I think Tom fucks him up. I'm doing well, Andy. How you doing, my man? Everything good, yeah? I'm glad to see you're feeling a lot better. Okay, maybe a doc then if you don't trust boats. Mate, I think you're I don't think you are underestimating how retarded I am. I think you know how retarded I am. Mm. Good to have you in here, Mature. You skipped my comment about Ronan. Hang on a sec. What did Ronan do this time? Where is it? Andy? Andy. Oh, okay. Are you part of Ronan's side or Hank's side? Are they on either side? Since when did Ronan and Hank start beefing? There are so many YouTube beefs, I can't keep up with it. I'm not on either side, to answer your question. I like both of them. I'm a fence rider. Every man needs to teach his son to fish. It's not just an idiom. I completely agree with it. Having like self-sufficient skills is if you can teach your kids to not be completely useless, they're gonna rise to the top of society very, very quickly. That and get rid of the male announcers. Bring in some women that can actually talk about what's going on. Have it done in a sexy voice. Women that know stuff about MMA. It's interesting. That's an interesting theory you've got there. I don't know many. I will help you build it. Trust. Fair play. Hank actually did a clip for Ronan about me. So who set off the first shot, Andy? Was it Ronan or was it Hank? I'm not on either side of that one. I'm not on either side of a lot of beefs. Prime Cormier versus I think that would be a great fight. I think Prime Cormier was mustard. I rate Cormier very high. Cormier is in like my top 15, I would say. I like Juice Man and Lane have their own little lovely beef going on. I'm bricked right now. What should I do? I mean, the obvious answer would be to find someone to stick it in, I guess, would be and by someone, I mean someone female. Not that there's anything wrong with, if you can find a consenting male, that's fine with you. Like, if that's what you're into, find yourself a hoe. Find yourself a good old tart and get the job done, sir. That's what I say. I'm surprised that's the first time somebody's admitted to being bricked in here. Because, I mean, looking at my Raquel Pennington looking face is probably going to get the job done. No, I heard from Ronan. I don't know. Sounds like handbags again, doesn't it? Tony will beat Jones by a street fight. Tony Ferguson. I reckon I could kick Tony Ferguson's ass in a street fight these days. He is crusty and old now. I'd whoop his ass. Do what I said about being an announcer. I mean, if I could be bricked out while watching the UFC, I think that would be a win for everyone. I think that would be yeah. I think that would be ideal for all of us. It's 7 hours. Having 2 tabs open is exhausting. You know what I'm saying? DC didn't have the cardio to wrestle past round 2, so it kind of depends on how good. I mean, we've only seen in Tom's entire career, he's only done 3 rounds 3 times, I believe, and he lost 2 of them. One of them was a DQ though. So I don't know. We haven't seen what Aspinall can do, and DC has gone 5 rounds, as Bismarck says. Tony was born in the same year as you, but look at the guy. He looks like he was born fucking. He looks like he was born in the 60s. What race do you reckon I am, Frankie? Because I assumed you were white, but now that you say that, I'm gonna say black. I'm gonna say black. I don't know. I mean, we all do it. I have a picture in my mind of what you look like. Tony was never skilled. He was just tough as nails, granite chin, elite cardio, and that's a vicious combo. Yeah, Tony's proves you can get by on being a Chad. A lot of people, a lot of people can get by in MMA by just being a fucking absolute monster. You could ask Hank about it tonight or tomorrow. If he goes on live tonight, I might mention it. I don't really want to. It would feel weird to bring it up in a live chat though, because I don't want to. I don't really want to add fuel to the fire as well. But I agree with you, Mountain, about Tony. Sorry, my message got split in half. Let me shorten it. If I could form a stronger opinion on things, I could be an announcer plus a slightly sexier voice. I mean, I have to be careful of what I say, Crystal, because you get me in trouble a lot on here. I'm just going to politely nod and agree and hope that this doesn't get picked up on. How's it going, Shedderhead? What's good, brother? Frankie will do wrestling, BJJ, karate, and boxing and MMA. My boxing sucks, mate. It's insane how pillow-fisted John was not to be able to finish Gus after having him completely out with a spinning elbow. Yeah, John Jones is finishing a bit. John Jones is amazing. He's number 2 in my GOAT list. But he's not really a finisher. Certainly not later on in his career. Female commentators make my skill crawl. I'm assuming you mean skin. Unless there's some other euphemism I'm not aware of. I think Laura Sanko's all right. And Minty Betts will get it. So yeah. Tony blocked me on Instagram for Tony's a very very soy little chap. He's a very sensitive little guy. I'm sorry, and I can't help laughing, but yes, I am sorry. I mean, that's been brought up in not that. I mean, you're Crystal Miller. You're ruining relationships all over the land. I'm gonna put it that way. I'm not the only one you've caused an awkward conversation for. You must know Chill's podcast of wrestling. No Chill has a podcast of wrestling. I wasn't aware of that. High-pitched screeching during finishing sequence. Does Laura Sanko do that? I wouldn't mind hearing Laura Sanko's voice is kind of titillating. DB is dope. How you doing, DB is dope? What's good, brother? Good to have you here. Feel free to say whatever you want in here. Anything goes. And no, I'm not related to Raquel Pennington. Before you fucking say it. Tony meme era was the best. Tony is a cunt. And I'm glad he gets beaten up every time he goes in there now. I always thought he was a cunt. I do enjoy him as a fighter, but let's not pretend. He's a bellend. Chris, I remember you saying you were living in Canada. That's the thing. So as soon as you said Canada, I just assumed soy white guy. No offense, Chris. You know I love you. Midget wrestling. It's fantastic. That's a fantastic idea. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But yeah, so Mountain, if you're talking about female, I'm assuming it's purely targeted at Laura Sanko, because she's the only one who really does it, right? Let me put this out there. Ladies, it's not worth it to ruin a relationship with a decent guy over anything I say. I need to start like Cosmo magazine I mean, to be fair, Crystal, we were talking about somebody giving somebody else a lap dance, which was, you know, which out of context was not the best. And then there was the thing about the Manchester chick when we'd just been there. So it was more six of one and half a dozen of the other. What are you gonna dress up for Halloween, Count Frankula? How you doing, musical? I'm gonna try and do I'm gonna try and get a vampire outfit just for you. I'll give it a go. I'm not usually a big costume dude, but I will work it. I will work it for you, sir. We don't like fighters because they are saints like Wonder Boy. We like unhinged schizo chads. Correct. Yeah, Tony is an arrogant dude. He's more than arrogant. He's just a cock. He's a cock and a cunt. I think he's a proper prick. You know how in the first Volk versus Islam fight, Islam didn't hydrate well? Do you think Ilya would have beaten Islam in that condition? Nah, Islam's too small for Makachev. You need vampire teeth and white face paint. Frankenstein. Yeah, where was the Count Frankula talk when I made the Fight Night Frankie channel? Creepy green lights too. As you can see, I'm slowly but surely making it a little bit more bright in here. I'm embracing my ugliness and just going for it. And then one day it's just going to be a massive jump scare. I mean, you've come on here when I did like a stream in the daytime. It's fucking horrendous. Count Frankula is genius. It is, but like I said, where Fight Night Raquel, fuck off, Sniff. I'm still reeling over that one. What do you reckon, musical? Do you reckon I look like Raquel Pennington? Don't answer. I'll submit Frankie in round 3, then look at his coaches. Nah, John Jones is kind of beyond a prick. He's going into like evil territory. Frankie, will you stream this week's card? I reckon I will, you know. It's on at like a reasonable hour. I reckon I should do it. We have to put up a stream schedule for Halloween and get everyone to have some Halloween stuff. I'm down for that. We should, if you do a panel as well, musical, I've got to jump on yours sometime. Peeping Tom MMA. How you doing, sir? Good to have you here. I like the stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I could use all the help I can get, really, to be fair. But thank you for liking the stream and popping by. Get ready for some degenerate shit, sir. But yeah, musical, I'm down. We should definitely set something up. I'm down for doing it. Halloween's my favorite holiday. Because I'm a selfish prick and it's the same day as my birthday. Why do we have over 20 people but less than 20 likes? Is that true? You ungrateful sons of bitches. Put a like on the stream, you cunts. Is it too much to ask? I think Makachev outstrikes Ilya partly using the takedown threat. Islam can easily avoid the boxing by clinching, shooting when Ilya goes into boxing range. I just think it's a massive size issue. Yeah, musical. Who would you have as part of a Halloween panel? I mean, Raquel looks like a handsome woman, not some babe. I mean, I've been compared to worse. I am genuinely asking myself, is it worse being called Ellen Page or Raquel Pennington? And I've got to say, Ellen Page is probably worse now that you put it that way. And it's not Ellen Page that they said I look like. They said it's Elliot Page, which is way more fucked up. It's like you don't look like the female version. You look like the dude version of her, which is somehow worse to me. How's it going, Armsby? What's good, man? Yeah, how would you work it? Yeah, because Paradox, if you're gonna do a Halloween stream, that would be the perfect time to me, you, Ronan, and Rigo. Fuck me, that sounds terrible. That could be interesting, and we have to get Sniff on there as well. It's too bad that Rigo and Ronan wouldn't have the balls to do that. I like with my other account because I'm just cool like that. You beautiful soul. I'm gonna be a black ghost. Are you gonna go full blackface? Yeah. If anyone can get away with it, musical, it's you. I feel like you can pull that off. You're close to 900, then the countdown to 1K begins. Yeah. Getting to that 900 has been fucking painful. I literally I flew from 700 to 800 in like a week and a half. And I figured, oh, I'm on my way here, boys. And then it just fucking slowed down. I hit 800 and it's been a nightmare. A black ghost. Oh, that is fucking hilarious. We're talking about costumes for Halloween, Andrew. Yeah, Halloween's the same day as my birthday. So there's another doxing queue for you scum. In a little over a week, either Rack or Pennington will have a title defense, or I don't know what's more terrifying. Well, it's obviously Juliana Pena being the champion again. Yeah, musical. I'm down for that. I'm fully down. Because let's be honest, yeah, nobody's gonna do anything for my birthday, so I might as well go live. Oh yeah, DJ Aiden. I've got to give DJ Aiden a shout out for giving me the most unenthusiastic. By the way, musical. That short literally broke my heart. It broke my heart, sir. When Sniff's like, "Can you give a shout out to Fight Night Frank?" and you went, shout out. Shout out to DJ Aiden, the legend. It's amazing. Don't you need a soul to be a ghost? Ooh. I hate that Lost Soul guy so much. We all do, Peeping Tom, but let's be fair to Lost Soul. And by fair, I mean I don't want to be mean because I'm not a bully. I don't think he's all there. I'll leave it there. I don't think he's all there. Yeah, he was like, "Shout out to you." Do you know what? Yeah, musical. If you could send me the, do you know, I'm gonna favorite that video. I might put that as my intro from now on. Just having Sniff saying, "Shout out to Fight Night Frankie," and him going, "Shout out to you," in the most monotone voice ever. That was an interesting stream. He seems like a genuinely lovely lad as well. Yeah, it was the most unenthusiastic shout out ever. It literally burned me. I very rarely get upset. I was like, wow, this guy just smoked me. And he didn't even mean to. Beautiful. Shout out to you. Actually, hang on a second. Musical. Are you 1 second, guy? 1 second, buddy. 1 second, buddy. Um, sorry, I on my channel so you can hear me. Musical's not modded. What is that about? What is that about? There we go, sir. Now you can link whatever the fuck you want. Oh, you have the short unlisted. Oh man, sorry about that. You need to list that thing immediately. That's if you could send it to me. Yeah, you need to bro, that's gonna be my intro. Yeah. I would love to play it on here now because a lot of people have no idea what I'm talking about. Davis, you've changed your name, sir. I'm your biggest hater. That actually means a lot to me. If everyone who comes in here thinks I'm all right, then I'm doing the wrong thing. I need to be saying stuff that's a bit more controversial. Lost Soul started insulting a dude named King Terzi in his chat, and then when the chat started talking about him, Soul was like, "I'm gonna ban everyone who mentions." Yeah, the thing is though, Peeping Tom, I'm just gonna say it. I think he might be retarded, and I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm genuinely not. You know, I'm not a bully out here. I think he's tarded, or he's got learning difficulties or something, and that's why I don't like the whole him getting bullied stuff because I just think the guy's got a chromosome, an extra chromosome, or one's missing or something. But then at the same time, it doesn't take away from the fact that he is a cock as well. So fuck him. But being a dumbass, yeah, being born a dumbass you can only get so much credit in the bank for that. And he can be a real dick to people, so fuck him. Sniff, you have my word, don't worry. Yeah, I think I love that short. Tracy Cortez smells like turtle ankles. Tracy Cortez's voice puts me off. It genuinely do. Her voice makes me uncomfortable. We love her. Chromosome maxing is such a sick way to put it. I think that's the term we should use whenever somebody's a tard. So we're gonna say that Lost Soul is a chromosome maxer. That is beautiful. That sounds way less. I don't know. It's kind of bad actually, but it's funny. So I like it. I'm using that from now on. Lost Soul doesn't even like his mods. Lost Soul is basically isn't he in like Rigo's stable? I think he hates Rigo now, but Tracy Cortez has a massive skull. I mean, we just have to accept that she's not hot. How you doing, Anakin? Lost Soul says he would wrestle and lay and pray in a fight if it was to ever happen. I mean, if you could do that and get paid, you'd do it. You wouldn't want to get hurt, right? If I was a fighter, I wouldn't give a fuck about what the fans thought. I would win in the most boring way possible. When are you getting the braids again? I'm gonna wait for my hair to get a little bit longer. Like I said, the mother of my son had the meltdown of all times when she saw I braided my hair. She was fucking pissed. Because she's like, what's the school gonna say? She's gonna think you're a criminal. My wife, the mother of my child is Chinese. That's all I'm gonna say. She's a little bit closed-minded when it comes to adopting certain cultural nuances. Let's put it that way. She was pissed about it. Idi Amin is up there. True. Sniff, name the most black people of. Oh yes, no chill. There was no hesitation in that answer. I thought my no chill impression was world class the other night. Yeah, man. She said, how you doing, Based Goddy? Shout out to Based Goddy. Is it Based Goddess? Shout out to you and your channel doing really good things lately. Not going down. We're going to talk about this just very briefly. Not going down the fight fairy route. So we're very proud of you for that. Yeah, she was fucking pissed about the braids. Pissed. She literally toasted me, man. She was like, "We can see your scalp. You're not young anymore." She went in. She went in. She genuinely hurt my feelings, which is real hard to do. I changed it. You're not senile. Thank you for pointing that out. Based Goddy is slightly better as well. It's a nice one. Lost Soul also shows his boogers on stream. Does he? Why? That is gross. I'm not a big fan of that, I've got to say. But shout out to you, Based Goddy. Can someone link? Oh, there we go. Crystal Miller has linked Based Goddy's channel in the description. Get over there. Based Goddy, we need to convince you to start doing more lives. I reckon that's when you reach the. I reckon that's when you go to the top. I'm gonna pin that message for you there. That's when you reach the sky. Go to this link and hit subscribe. Do it immediately, motherfuckers. BGM's anti. I can't. What does that say? But yeah, shout out to you, Base Scotty. Lost Soul looks like the son of AI from AI's Toy Barn into. Oh, you know what? Now that you mention it, he looks remedial as well, doesn't he? I'm being mean again. I'm sorry. I'm not a bully. The reason why I feel okay saying the odd negative thing about him is because he has been a cunt to people. Can we not make fun of my younger brother, Lost Soul? Sorry, bruh. There were two Paradox the Chads here. Hang on a sec. I feel like we're losing control of this slightly, but never. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, can we subscribe to Sniffing? Um, Sniff, who made this channel? Is this Paradox? Is this a Paradox alt channel? Is that what we're saying? Sniff, I notice you're on your best behavior whenever Based Gotti turns up. Is that a coincidence? Sub only mode. What is this? Yeah, man. Well, Michael. I figured, yeah, if people are gonna come on here and call me Raquel Pennington, I should at least get a sub out of it. But then what people tend to do is like they sub, call me a cunt, and then unsub and leave. So I haven't really quite cracked it yet. It's your alt. Well, I'm subbed. I'm in. Based Goddy, I'm very sorry I called you a cunt earlier. I was being performative. This is Musical's style of it's style of it's his way of showing affection, I guess. I popped in the live, then had to drive, so I didn't hear it. But thank you for letting me know at Musical. Sweet. Yeah, Base Gotti, we need to get you on that, doing more lives. It could get dark though. Just fair warning. There are some absolute scumbags in here. But as long as you can deflect some of the bullshit. It was so brutal. Whenever you talk about me, like, by the way, Musical, I'm just going to clarify this as well. Yeah, I don't think you're bad in the chat. I love you, bro. I was just joking. I don't think you're a menace in the chat. I'm just going to say that on record. I didn't think you took me seriously. I was obviously kidding. You didn't notice her. Now he's playing it cool. By the way, Sniff, I saw a video of yours earlier on where you were in a mask and glasses. I thought it was pretty interesting. I feel like throwing up a link to that video because I really enjoyed it. I'm joking, Frankie. You can make fun of Lost, so thank fuck for that. We have hit as many likes as we have viewers. We did it. We did it. I can be a menace, but I try to be nice. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. What's this link for? Is this for your latest video, Paradox? Let's have a look. Did you do a breakdown for Paris? Let's throw up a like on that. Using advanced technology. I wonder what inspired you for that. Frankie, have you heard my impression of you yet? I really hope not. Yes, I did, cunt. Yes, I did. The Yardy bass was a bit unnecessary. Hating on Frankie makes my ego satisfied. I appreciate that. It's kind of good for me as well. It's kind of good for me. I mean, I have like 20 to 30 people in here regularly right now. Like my head's like a fucking balloon. What vid where I'm wearing a mask and glasses? All right, Sniff. I'm sensing some bass in your tone there, sir. So let me go to my last viewed. And it's definitely you, cunt, so don't even try and deny it. The video was about 3 years ago. You're wearing like a ski mask and sunglasses. Does that ring any bell? You're welcome to back out now before I show the evidence. Hang on a second. It's in my history. Let me delete some of my... Oh, there's nothing dodgy on. Hang on a sec. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Where are ya? Yeah, it's called... The video's called Dude's Shilling. There it is. Hang on a sec. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's obvious. I'm obviously over exaggerating. It was that the one? Was that the one where you said I'm a yardie? You have no idea how freaky fucking accurate that is as well. As soon as I come off stream, like the N bomb starts getting dropped at the end of every sentence. You know, you could sense it. You really get me. Guru streams got too big for me, and the chat is overwhelming, so I unsubbed. A lot of people are doing that. Guru, we've talked about this before. Guru's chats are fucking brutal, man. There's no point in watching him live anymore. It's a waste of time. There's just horrible, horrible NPCs in there. Sniff, do you have a channel? Yes, he does. Let me throw up Sniff's Maskin's ski mask video, which I Sniff is the guy. If it takes decades, I'm gonna push Sniff to have his own full-time YouTube adventure. Because I find everything Sniff does highly entertaining and interesting. Daily Sniff glaze for ya. Sniff channel killed my CTE. I fucking love Sniff. You're in there, buddy. Sniff, you're in there, buddy. Musical MMA. I'll donate to you if you make more Gecko videos exposing him. Musical, please don't abandon doing that video. It needs to be done. I just deleted that vid. Fucking hell. You didn't. He did. Fuck! Why did I bring it up? Why did I bring it up? Guru's chat today was gay as hell. As opposed to when? Obviously, Guru's the guy. But his, like I said, his chat, he must hate doing chats. He must have PTSD from doing lives. Musical MMA. We need that video, Musical. We need it. Guru burps and farts, etc. too much. He makes way too many disgusting noises on stream. I'm not a big fan of that as well, I've got to say. I try to, I mean, I've never farted on stream. I'm not really big with that anyway. How you doing? How you doing, Jax? What's good, my man? I caught your panel yesterday. It was great. Oh my god. They threw all the tea in the ocean again. How you doing, Oscar? Actually, you've got good. I haven't had any tea today. I could probably use some. Frankie should just smash Raquel Pennington. It would be weird, Davis. Now that I've clocked it. It would be akin to like jerking off for me. I was on medication during that vid. Plus, I was taking these supplements from. I thought it was a great video, Sniff. Don't be down on yourself. I thought it was fantastic. Immortal, that is interesting. Keep checking back. Okay. Yeah, Musical. We need that video. We need you to expose this this little nonce. I reckon that video would be massive. I reckon it would reveal just how much hate that cunt really has in the community. And maybe it might lead to him getting kicked off the platform. So there's that. But yeah, Jax, that was a great panel. I really enjoyed it. It was a good conversation. And for the record, I don't think Dana White's going to make any impact on boxing whatsoever. Andrew, I'm working on a lot of interesting content at the moment, but I need to get better at being fast. Musical, go for quality over quantity, mate, all day long. You're at that level now. So keep doing what you're doing, man. If it takes, I think it's better to take as long as you can and make because you get a feeling. I've noticed this year, and the reason why I know this year is because I've only felt it once in my entire time on this platform. There's only one time or maybe twice where I finished a video and gone, I've nailed it. I've got it. This is it. Most of the time when I like edit a video, I'm like, I'll just get out there, just to keep consistent. That's the feeling I usually get. No, keep him on the platform. I don't think they can cure that though, Musical. I don't think you can cure what he has. Oscar, you now have 1 subscriber. Can we get a link to Oscar's? Can we get there? Hang on a second. You should stick it in Veronica Hardy when she gets divorced. The problem is, Davis, as I've said this before, is that Dan Hardy's homeless dick has been inside her. So she kind of, I mean, do you want to be Dan Hardy's sloppy seconds? I know I don't. Making the walk, exactly. I could be more productive though. Yeah, the thing is with your videos as well, Musical, are very the production on them is really good and the editing's really good. So I can imagine that takes a fuckload of time. You want to be able to look back in your channel in several years from now when your son's like older and he can be like, Dad's pretty cool. You want them to age well, is what I'm saying. I'd rather hang out with Ronan or Joff for the whole day. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me, cunt? It's good to have you in here, by the way, Michael. I appreciate you, bro. I find it for my short on musical short. Yeah. I don't know how to use YouTube apparently because when I try to find someone's channel based only on their username, I can never find it. Yeah, it depends on how big or small the channel is as well. Because certain keywords, even when somebody has that as their channel name, will bring up other channels if they're not, deep entrenched in the algorithm yet. Oh man, the Oscar one's a perfect example. I can only imagine how long that must have taken. Every woman is someone's sloppy seconds. That's true, Sniff. But my question was not, do you want to be a man sloppy seconds? My question is, do you want to be Dan Hardy's sloppy seconds? Look at the cunt. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Oscar's link is in there. I'm jumping over to you as well, Oscar. I'm on board as well, mate. I'm getting here. It really makes me uncomfortable hearing my own voice. Now you have 2 subscribers, Oscar. Your journey into YouTube has begun. Yeah, and their search engine is shitty. Sniff made a video of him tripping on cumulus clouds at sunset. I just watched it. Oh, fuck. Now that you've mentioned it, he's gonna fucking take it down. I need to go through all of Sniff's library and just download all of it before he freaks out and just Hardy gave her his Dan Hardy does look like a lizard. He fully does. Fucking lizard. The Rego one may not be about 90 minutes long. I think you should do it in parts. Keep the people hungry. Hang on, let me see. Is it raining? Let me check. You can get a good side profile of my massive chest there and arms. There you go. No rain. No rain, bro. It's fucking. Oh, I should have opened the window sooner, though. It's nice and chilly outside. Beautiful. That is a good video. Like I said, because I got onto Musical's channel a little bit late, I've still got a big catalog to get through. I have no idea what fucking video that is. How many videos do you have on your channel now? It must be several thousand. There's a lot to get through. Tracy Cortez, I don't like her. She has a very husky voice. To be honest, like Tracy Cortez is a solid 1 for me now. I used to think she was like a 6 or a 7. And then obviously she had Ortega's horrible what I assume is a horrible sausage in her. So she went down to a 5. Then I heard her voice and then it was like a 4. And then as soon as her fucking eyebrow went flying through the air or a fucking lash went flying through the air, she went down to a 2. So mid-level of rain here. Why have I got no rain? That's not fucking fair. My lawn could do with a little bit of a sprinkling. I'm too lazy to get out there with the hose. I only ever uploaded videos because YouTube asks us to upload at least 1 video. It's just my weed plants because I had nothing else to. Nora, you have a channel as well. Fucking hell, Nora. Let's jump over to Nora. Go to channel. Subscribe. Tracy is I wouldn't go as far as a 1. She's basically just gone into like slump. She's entered slump buster territory. What do you say, Frankie? I'm not getting an answer back. Sorry, what did you say? What did you say? Would you like your channel linked as well? My dear, I see you have 2 videos. You can definitely do that. Hang on, Crystal, did you say something else? Let's have a little fun and subscribe to his channel just for shits and giggles. Oscar, you're well on your way, sir. If her eyebrow flew off, that would have been hilarious. I mean, she's got terrible eyebrows as well. And I can say that because I also have terrible eyebrows. It's the weakest part of my game, as well as my fucked up nose. I've gained the 1 view back. You mean the 1 subscriber? Subscribe to Paradox the Chad. What is Luana Santos then? Luana Santos might be the only. I would have her and Baby Shark as the only 8s. I mean, MMA females are usually capped at a 7, but I think we can make an exception for those 2. Luana's an 8. She's a real life 8. And I would say that Baby Shark falls into that category as well. 1 sub, sick. Paradox, can you link your channel in there again? Wow, you guys blowing up my channel. Fuck yeah. Subscribe to Nora 8 as well. Haha, Frankie, you're late again. I beat you there. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Subscribe to Paradox the Chad as well. I really want Paradox the Chad to get to 200. It's my boy. That's my boy. And subscribe to Making the Walk MMA as well. Please do that. Yeah, Luana Santos is an 8. That's what I'm going with. And subscribe to Andy B. We've got so many great dudes in here. Frankie, am I up to date with your collab videos? You are. I'm in the process of editing it at the moment. It's going to take a little bit of time because I want it to be good. And I've been so busy during the day. You know what it's like having kids full time. It's been mad. It's been mad. I thought I would have more time when he was at school, but now I just need that time to nap. So it's fucked. If I see Frankie's shoes, I'm going to take him. I've got a fucking 6 shoe collection. It would make anyone jealous. My friends rip the piss out of me for my shoes all the time. Come and have a go, buddy. I have a feeling, Davis, do I know you? Do I know you in real life? Are you undercover one of my friends from college? And if so, reveal yourself, sir. That reference sounds a little bit too But yeah, musical. By the way, your I really appreciated your one because it was very personal. Has anyone heard from Brutally recently? Funny you mentioned that. I DM'd him this morning and he got back to me. He got back to me. And he said, fuck off. Oh. He said, who are you? Fuck off. Oh yeah, no, he's got a job now, innit? He said he's got a new job and his studying is killing him. He's killing all his time up. But he said, how you doing? And he said, yo, 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 yo. There's me dropping DMs in the chat right there. And this would be base got it. Yeah, he got a new job. So we might not be seeing him as much, which would be a shame because he was really on the up and up. Take care of yourself, Andy. Musical's making use of that mod status already. And if you guys would do me a favor, if you want your channel link, put up a message that says link my channel. What the hell? Let's go for it. Crystal, Crystal, have you hit 100 yet as well? I'm looking forward to seeing what Paradox has done as well. I'm very excited. Raquel Pennington. Why'd you always have to be a prick about it? Have you linked my own channel into my own chat? Yes, you're just such a cunt. Musical, the reason why it hurts so bad is because he's right. I better not click this and see you using a hat, Paradox. Oh, you're not going. I'm glad you're staying, Andy. I appreciate that, mate. Paradox, what's it going to take to get you on camera? What's it going to take? I'm desperate to know. Subscribe to this if you're excited for ranking MMA fighters based on skin color. Bro, you're 107 away from that magic number. I know. I know. And what's gonna happen is I'll wake up tomorrow morning and it will be back down to like 888 or whatever again. It's a struggle. I do. By the way, Taz, shout out to my boy Taz. Taz, I was on your live stream last night. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it in the middle of it, it just like, what do they call it when it just the screen goes like? So I hung around for like 15 minutes and it didn't come back on. So I was, Frankie, would you rather give up MMA YouTube or give up your favorite foods? I'm not that much of a food person. There's other stuff I give up for MMA YouTube that's not that important. I do love it around here, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's not my be all and end all. Paz, if you did a Halloween panel, I don't think I'd have you on because it's faceless. This could be the way that we convince him. Hell yeah, Docs. Me, you, and Frankie were talking about what will make you actually do a face reveal. If you wore a mask, that would do it. That would be a step in the right direction. I have an image of Paradox in my head, and it's a modern day. What do you mean by a modern day Lennox Lewis? Do you mean like the Lennox Lewis of today? So you're saying he looks like Lennox Lewis, but not in his prime? That's fucked up. Oh, your computer died. I thought it was my connection. I was like slapping my monitor, being like, "The fuck's going on?" I turned my internet off and on again. Saw the musical MMA. Wait, they did it. They were on together. Musical. Did you go live earlier? I was sleeping. A mask would be perfect. That would be enough. If you had a mask on, that would do. I'd be satisfied. Like a 60-year-old Lennox. I mean, they've got similar voices. You might be onto something with this one. Who won at No Choice? I'm very curious. Musical, you and Sniff were on earlier, were you? Squashing the beef, yeah? Let me have a look. I'm joking. There was no beef. Where is... There you are. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see? Are you fuckers lying? Oh, there we are. There we go. There's me. At least I've got something to go to sleep to tonight. You've got the guitar in hand. Perfect. I'm not seeing Sniff on though. I think people are talking bullshit. I'll keep that up. Sniff Wum. Sniff Wum. Yeah, that's the Clash of the Titans. Musical versus Sniff. I wouldn't want to be a referee for that one. I feel like Sniff would pull out the dirty tactics. Oh no, he's talking about midgets. My favorite topic. Finally finished my edit. Is that where you were, JVD? I was wondering where you disappeared to. Yeah, the black guy looked like Deron Wynn. It's not the best look, is it? I would do a cooking themed channel if I ever started to do content properly. I mean, you can't get enough cooking channels, I guess. When are you posting? JVD, what's this edit of? You have my curiosity now, sir. Raz, ladies and gentlemen. I've completely lost control around here again. Oh, there we go. And this is for making the walk. Thank you for that, Crystal. Oh, Taz. Taz's channel was really entertaining. And if you're into that kind of thing, he has a lot of content with his shirt off. If that's what you're into. But yeah, I enjoy your content, Taz. I genuinely do. You're an entertaining cunt, mate. Are you going to do a watch along, Taz, as well? I might have to try and get you on as well, mate. I think you're funny as fuck. Would you trust a cute or sexy girl? I don't trust any females, mate. We've gone over this. I mean, if you want me to keep going on, if you want me to keep riffing about it, I'm more than happy to. Musical would like Taz's channel. He definitely would. And Jax, I don't know if you know this. Taz is a big Dallas Cowboys fan as well, so you guys can bond over that shit. And Crystal, you're not even linking your own channel. I saw your video earlier with the dog in the bath. How did you pull that off? I used to own a dog, and it was fucking hell on earth trying to get him to have a bath. Was this the Taz dude that was doxing Aaron Tats? I don't know. It's the first I've heard about it. Linking you guys' channel was keeping me from putting up something awful, and trust me, I have a lot of awful stuff that I could link. I don't know about musical, but Sniff would be Trevor Peak. Oh shit. Shit, that is good. Frankie's head is shaped like a peanut. And I don't like the watch and the shirt. Fuck you, bro. You don't like the maroon colored shirt. Thought I'd try something new today. And my head is not shaped like a peanut. Peanuts are all different shapes, so fuck you. Fuck you, fuck off. Cowboys are winning. Are the Cowboys playing tonight? The Cowboys are kind of shitty, aren't they? Aren't they 1-2 now? When's the last time the Cowboys won anything? Musical spreading shit as usual with no factual backing. It could be a different Taz. It must be a different Taz. That doesn't sound like the Taz that I know. How you doing, Tony LFC? What's good, my G? It's a really sick profile picture you've got there. Suddenly we've got 34 in here, which is pretty cool. I think there might be something going on a little bit later, you know. Musical, maybe you can clarify this to me. Do you tend to do a little bit better when you go on really late? Because this is something that I'm trying to figure out. It's why I went on at 2 o'clock today. It felt like a good experiment. Oh god, that dog was so pissed, but she knows I'm the boss. Yeah, getting your dog to take a bath is a fucking nightmare. I'm glad I don't have a dog anymore. JVD, I can DM Tats right now to clarify. Yeah, Tats has been back active again. I know he's on work experience. Rangers or Celtic? Celtic all day, Manuel. I mean, they're both shite, but Celtic, definitely. They usually say old peanut head. You nearly got me. Glad to see you here, Tony. Tony, is that LFC as in Liverpool FC? Or is that something else? Why do blacks always have to wear color coordinated outfits? Because they look fucking good. They look good. The last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl, most of y'all weren't even born or weren't potty trained. Does that include me as well? I imagine it does. It's difficult. I've not been consistent recently, but you've got a very loyal, like, core base though, musical. So I don't imagine it would affect you that much. I don't think it would. I'm trying to figure out what time it is best to go on at. Yes, bro. So you're a Liverpool FC fan. That must be really nice. It must be nice winning shit. It must be. Is that Dak Prescott? Is that his name? I don't know if that's accurate there, buddy. I don't know anything about American football, but from what I do know enough to know that this Mahomes guy is pretty good. And that has Dak ever won anything? Is the rest of the team holding Dak down? Discuss. Asking an Irishman, Rangers or Celtic is like asking Dana to pick between John Jones and Tam. That's a fucking great analogy right there. Liverpool, my city, my team, my man. Sweet for you. My brother's a Liverpool fan. I support Newcastle, which is just sad. So I literally have had the opposite feeling as a football fan to what you've had. Football is cooked. Are they still doing black national? Yeah, Mountain Man, they are. They're still taking the knee. 20 seconds wasted, in my opinion, but whatever. What are your thoughts on Arsenal? Do you think they will win the Premier League in the near future? I fucking hope not. Most of my friends are Arsenal fans. So I mainly hope for their downfall so that they can continue to be sad. I don't actually know any Man United fans anymore. I hated Man United as a kid because they used to win everything. And as a Newcastle fan, that was the closest I ever got to winning anything. And those cunts always shattered my dreams. They stopped us from winning a Premier League twice. And they stopped us from winning the FA Cup once. And that's the closest we ever got. So fuck them. Josh Allen is good too. Who's Josh Allen? Black Nash. Yeah, so Cheddar, basically before every football game, they take the knee. And it's just, I mean, we're kind of over that now. We get it. We get it. All right. I'm not a big fan of that. I'll be real. And yeah, if y'all don't mind, I'm doing JVD an unwanted favor. Yeah, JVD. Shout out to JVD. JVD needs to crack that 100 mark. Dak is the highest paid player in the league. So is Dak your quarterback? I'm assuming that's what you're saying, right? I'm going to pretend I know what I'm talking about. I stopped watching American football when I realized that the Green Bay Packers would start AJ Hawk, even though he is trash. If you say so. To be fair, American football is quite good. I mean, it's basically homosexual rugby, but it's still fine for what it is. It's kind of exciting, I guess. Oh, no, they have a song dedicated to the blacks because the real national anthem is oppressive. Nah, Dak is a bum. I'm afraid so. If he's the highest paid player in the league and you're not winning shit, that's a concern. Has Dak been there since the very, very beginning? Favre has Parkinson's. Was Favre the one who was on there something about Mary? That's sad if he has Parkinson's. Parkinson's is fucking rough. Like, if you see what's happened to Michael J. Fox lately, fucking hell. It honestly depresses me because I'm a big Michael J. Fox fan. And seeing what Parkinson's has done to him is genuinely tragic. Jenna has 23 subscribers and doesn't have any videos. Yeah. Oh, Jenna is cheddar. Gotcha. Oh, I'm not saying he's anywhere close to Manomes. He just gets paid more. I mean, I don't think anyone can make that case. You can try. Even I know that, and I don't know fuck all about American football. All I know is that Odell Beckham Jr. is a bit of a fruitcake. Favre was on there something about Mary. Frankie, can we see you do the hacker? Nah. It would have the opposite effect of me, looking the way that I do. Maybe we can do like, I don't know. No, I'm not doing a hacker. I love you, Sniff, but no. Rabies is the scariest thing you can die from, in my opinion. What, because of the whole frothing at the mouth and the brain? Doesn't your brain like inflate? Inflate is probably the wrong word. Get swollen. Josh Allen is a beast. Is this another American football player? Where does he play? NFL is boring. The thing that I can't take about NFL, there's too many breaks. There's too many stoppages. I'm not a big fan of that. I tried to watch American footy the other day. I have no idea what's so exciting about a 90-second break. This is exactly what I'm saying. How long is each quarter in American football as well? It's like 15 minutes, right? And yet a fucking full game takes about 4 hours. The hacker jumped the shark when they did it in Parliament. It did become a lot more less intimidating. Frankie, what are your thoughts on Wales? You guys have a rivalry with them. I'm technically Irish, so not really. Wales is actually a really nice country. It's just that they're all sheep shagging, fucking dyslexic fucks. No offense, musical. I think you've got a little bit of Welsh in you, don't you? No, look up rabies. You basically go insane, can't sleep, can't hold down any water, and you die of exhaustion. That sounds terrible. To be fair, musical, Parkinson's sounds way worse though. If you've seen what Michael J. Fox is going through at the moment, it's honestly it's heartbreaking. I'm a scumbag, and genuinely when I saw that, like I was it was upsetting. See you later, Andy. Take it easy, brother. Have a great evening, mate. Good to have you here as always. AFL is the best spectator team sport. Is AFL like similar to NFL? No, English and Irish, thank God. I had a feeling you had a little bit of Irish in you as well. You've got that vibe to you. You know, the Chad gene. I'd rather live surrounded by Welsh than Welsh people. One of my best mates is Welsh, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I know that he's listening. Because he's one of the people who comes on and just like idly listens to me while he jerks off the cunt. Yeah, Wales is a really beautiful country, and we've got no issue with them. They get the rawest deal in the UK by far. Most people outside of Europe don't know what Wales actually is, so I'm surprised you actually brought it up. AFL sounds like some sort of rugby game. Syphilis is kind of like rabies. We're really getting into it tonight. Mountain Man, what I don't get, I don't get how Irish football isn't. I don't get how Irish football is not the biggest sport on earth. It's like rugby, football, and it's like rugby and football mashed together. It should be the best sport ever. Newcastle are a Premier team, always been a top division. Being a Liverpool fan, always like the Geordies. Yeah. No, I like the thing is, yeah, it's been. I'll be honest though, Tony, it's been a rough 3 decades for me. I'm so desperate to win something at this point, and we don't look like we're going to be very likely this year. But because Newcastle and Liverpool are so far apart in terms of how good they are, I kind of have Liverpool as my second team. I've always Gaelic football, fucking elves. I'm embarrassed now. Gaelic football should be fucking goated. It should be more popular. It has everything. Hurling is fucking I played hurling as a kid. My dad tried to get me into it. He was so desperate for me to get into it. Hurling's amazing, but it's so fucking dangerous. It's like hockey, but not for pussies, basically. If you get hit by a fucking... What do they call the hurley ball again? It's like a spittle or something. It's got some really like... The splint or something like that. It's got like a really fucking cool-ass name. Hurley's fucking dangerous, though. Hurling on thoughts. Newcastle have that funding. It doesn't matter at the moment, though, musical. We can't fucking spend it. We can't spend it. And Man City are going to end up in Division 2. Hurling Taz is basically like... How do I explain it? It's like hockey in the air. It's got like a flat stick, and you kind of like throw the ball around and control it on the hurley. So you can only move forward when you control it on the... It's very complicated. Gaelic, you either have to hit, kick, or need a ball every 5 steps. It's dumb as fuck. That might be the issue. But it's so... musical, I don't know if you've ever played it. It's so fun to play. Einstein's real IQ was most likely around 117. Where did that come from? Why are you ragging on Einstein all of a sudden? I only found out that Einstein was a postman like a couple of years ago. That kind of disappointed me. I'm not going to lie. Or he was in the mailroom. I think is the right way of describing that. I feel like the FA, that's exactly what it is, Armsby. It's really weird how all these rules suddenly came to play when we suddenly got paid. It's a disgrace. I don't like what's going on at Newcastle at the moment. I miss our 2 owners. I want them back. Yeah, that moment's gone down in infamy. Oh, sorry, Manuel. You did ask me this before. Do Irish people like Ian Gary? No. No. We were delighted when Brazil adopted him. We couldn't have got rid of the cunt faster. Nobody likes Ian Gary. Now, like punching a horse. Patent office. Is that what it was? Man, I fucked that one up. Actually, that's not a terrible job. That's quite a technical job if you think about it. No, I'll be honest with you. Football is also shit. 316. It is 99% of the time. Football is fucking boring. It's boring and horrible to watch. Vote McGregor. Everyone in Ireland hates McGregor as well. They think he's a proper dickhead. If he ran for Irish president, he would get destroyed, and he would waste a lot of money doing it. Crystal really is a mum. As a moderator, I warn you all, I'm subscribing to everyone's channel whether they have videos or not. Aaron Tats, how you doing, bro? I hope your work experience is going well and that you're doing good, sir. It's good to have you back. We've missed you around here. We were talking about you the other day, Aaron Tats. It's good to have you back, my brother. I hope everything's well. McGregor should sober up and save Ireland. Yeah, Ireland's kind of especially in my hometown as well. Because I'm from Cork, and we're basically doing like daily Palestine marches. And I've got to be honest here, I'm more on the Palestine side than the J side, obviously, but like it's getting a bit cringy now. We need to cut it out. Yeah, JVD, what's this video you're talking about? And can you post it in here as well? Oh, Tatsmas. That was a good time. I should have folded and changed my name to something misrelated as well. Bro, it's fucked. Premier League, we need more kids coming through. And cities are getting scholarships. Give them. Yeah, I tell you what though, Tony. With Rodri being injured until the end of the season, you guys are looking fantastic. I play like fantasy football, and I've got a shitload of Liverpool players in my team right now. You guys are killing it for me. I never get the. I was very happy when Liverpool won a league. My brother's a massive fan. He's the kind of guy where if Liverpool lose on a weekend, don't call him. I'm not pro-Palestine. I'm anti-Israel. That's probably a better way of putting it. That's probably a better way of putting it. The reason why I'm kind of with Sniff on the Jays thing is it's the whole we're the chosen people thing that rubs me up the wrong way. I can't abide arrogance. I'm pro-white. Thanks for making that clear. I don't hate anyone, as you know, but like, let's just say that it rubs me up the wrong way. But yeah, I hope if anyone's going to win the title this year and it's not going to be Newcastle, I'd prefer it was Liverpool. I like Arnie Slot. I just think Liverpool are very likable. I like the history of the club. So shout out to you, Tony. I hope you have a very good season. Because let's face it, Newcastle are never winning anything, so you might as well. Oh, my comments deleted, of course. Why are your comments deleted, JVD? What have you been saying? I'm anti-Middle East, pro-nuke. Oh, Cheds, that's dark. Most Jews are not Zionist. Newsflash. I mean, yeah. Jews are quite diverse now. It seems that way. Is Chelsea doing good? They're doing a lot better. I hate Chelsea more than any other club. I fucking hate that club. I fucking hate Chelsea. It's Chelsea first, Man United second. And the only reason why it's Man United second now and they're not is because they're shit. So it's kind of funny laughing at them. I used to play with Chelsea on FIFA. Yeah, they started this whole fucked up thing. The higher ups in football desperately want Chelsea to be a title contender. I don't get how Chelsea are spending so much money and getting away with it. Yeah, I love Norberto Solano. Norberto Solano is one of my favorite players of all time. That guy was fucking incredible. his right foot was Beckham-esque. If Norberto Solano was white, he would have got way more. He would have got way more love. It's actually disgraceful. Isn't he? Isn't he? Manuel, correct me if I'm wrong. Is he not? I know he's Peruvian, right? Is he? Isn't he like some kind of Peruvian diplomat of some kind? Like, isn't he a politician or something? I'm quite sure that he is. I might have that completely wrong. Frank Lampard is a boring twat, but at least he's not as bad as John Terry. Frank Lampard actually seems like a decent human being. And Didier Drogba. Oh yeah, you really did play with them, didn't you? Didier Drogba was pretty sick as well. You know your shit, Cheddar. I give you credit. Sorry, I'm just like waffling now. Anelka was never really good at Chelsea though. He was at his best when he was at Arsenal and Madrid. God, I'm really just waffling now. I forgot who else. Ashley Cole, Peter Cech. They had some ballers. Makaleli was a fucking baller as well. They had Eden Hazard. That lazy fat cunt. Eden Hazard to me is the GOAT. He went to Madrid, got paid an inordinate amount of money, and just started eating fucking McDonald's every day and got fat as fuck. Football is wank. I mean, that's just the truth. This is why I give Cheddarhead. He needs to make some videos on his channel. Cheddarhead, have you ever gone on camera before? Because obviously, all I've got as an image of you is your UFC MMA creator character, and obviously on No Chill stream as well. Yeah, Cheddarhead has 23 subscribers and no videos. I mean, that's incredible. You have a good attitude, good man. Respect you to say how it is. Good character. Keep going, Mudgy. Thank you very much, Tony. And if you ever feel like talking on football here, mate, you're always welcome. I would love to do a football channel, but there's even more of them than there is MMA channels. So, where in the hell is Weston today? He actually DM'd me in the he DM'd me on Instagram earlier, and I was meant to call him. I don't know where I don't know where Weston is today. I hope he pops up. I need to give him a call. Yeah, fair enough, musical. I'll take it easy, bro. Musical, are you going live tomorrow? And definitely, if you can set up something for Halloween, I'm down, bro. I am so down. Let me know what you want to do. I'll definitely be all over that. How you doing, Westy? What's good, man? I was just talking about you. How you doing, my G? How the fuck have Sunderland had multiple UFC fighters, but we haven't any? I think you have to have a certain kind of life. It makes sense with Sunderland if you think about it. Like with Newcastle, they can have 3 meals a day. In Sunderland, it's a bit different. Fighting's kind of the only way out for a lot of those bin dipping cunts. I'll contact you. I appreciate that, musical, bro. I'm definitely on it. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Western, now you have cooties. Cooties? Cooties? I appreciate you, musical. Yeah, this has been a good one. I have noticed, yeah, that the later you go on, it does kind of add to more it does add to a little bit more people coming in. Newcastle isn't civil. Have you been to the West End? The last time I went to Newcastle was, you know, the night when David Hay fought that fucking giant Valuev. I was there. I was I saw Newcastle play Peterborough in the championship, and then I went out that night. It was a night of two halves. That's the last time I've been to Newcastle. I might come and watch that Carling Cup game. Carling Cup. Carabao Cup game now that it's been changed to SJP. It should be easy to get tickets for that. I heard JVD is going live. You should raise him. Do you like Paddy the Baddy? Paddy the Baddy has grown on me. I used to think he was annoying, but I like Paddy now. Making the walk had a big part in that as well. I like Paddy. I like Paddy. You saw Value versus Hay. I did. I'm that old. I mean, I was in I was in Newcastle watching it in a sports bar. It wasn't on there. I think that fight was in Germany. But it stood out to me because basically they had so I went to go watch a championship game and then it was on at a sports bar afterwards. And I had a friend of me who looks like David Hay. And the the people in Newcastle were coming up to him all night and taking pictures of him. It was hilarious. He was mopping it up. Solano was like an assistant to the Peru national team. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know why I thought politician, talking absolute bullshit. If I go live, you'll get an insane rant. You should definitely do it then. Thoughts on Yan versus Figgy? I think Yan is going to fuck him up. But I tell you what, though, Jax, I've got a lot of respect for Figgy for taking it and not crying and asking for a title fight. So he's definitely gone up in my estimation for that. He's definitely gone up in my estimation. So I respect him for taking the fight. I think he's going to get slapped. Our boy why are you trying to get people to leave here, Paradox? I thought we were boys. I am going to go off in a minute, but ladies and gentlemen, making the walk. Westy, you didn't really miss any drama. Not really. It's been pretty civilized in here today, mostly. But yeah, we'll go over to in the ground in a minute because I'll probably give it another 10 minutes, seeing as Weston's just turned up. But yeah, I do like Paddy. Frankie, do you eat beans for breakfast also? I mean, how else are you supposed to enjoy a sausage, mate? You're being a cock now, mate. To be honest, yeah, I've had baked beans every day this week. Apart from this morning, actually. I've had a full English breakfast every day this week. Because I did like a week of fasting. And then now I'm just like, I need to put it all back on. But I feel less guilty about it. No, you eat if by beans you mean baked beans, you've got to have baked beans when you have sausages. Frankie, what were your thoughts on the Dillashaw Garbrandt some years ago? It was very entertaining. Garbrandt is another guy who's fucking retarded as well, though. Garbrandt's retarded, which is kind of why I feel a little bit sorry for him. It was entertaining. I wanted Garbrandt to win, and we all know how that went. But Dillashaw's really grown on me as well. I've been so bored. I subscribed to all the words that are in here tonight. I think I might take Figgy as the underdog. I don't think Figgy's that good at bantamweight. I don't like his power. I don't like his cardio. He seems to dip. I think Yan is a terrible matchup for him. And it's the main event, right? So it's going to be 5. He's going to lose. I'm definitely betting on. What are the odds on it, by the way? I imagine they must be quite close. I'm definitely putting Yan in my parlay. I think Yan's way too good for him. I haven't gotten to threaten anybody, talk bad about anybody, and I link so many. It's been a nice one. I don't think there's been anything too bad. I know we dropped Cheeto, but Cheeto's chin has been gradually deteriorating, and he was losing. He was losing to Cheeto until he knocked him down. In my opinion, Cheeto was on the way to winning that fight, so I think Yan is going to win that one, and I think he finishes him late. I think he finishes him in round 4. You reckon Yan's going to be a fat favorite? Let's have a look. It's in Macau, by the way, which is great. Odds for UFC Macau. By the way, shout out to you guys. We got 4 more fucking subscribers today, which is just great. Let's see. What are the odds? It doesn't say. I don't think they've published the odds yet. Let's go into no. I genuinely might go. I might go to Macau for this. The problem is, I'd probably have to go with the mother of my son, and she goes gamble. She goes gamble crazy whenever we go to Macau, because Macau is basically the Vegas of China. For you guys who didn't know that, Hurricane Helen close by. Yeah, how's that all going? 6 more subs and you're there. It's gonna go down though after I close the stream. It'll probably drop back down to 890. It does that every time. Every time I go off, it goes up by like 6 or 7, and then it goes down by 5. So I still think I'm kind of far away. It's an autonomous island of yeah, it's basically where all the debauchery happens in China. Every country has that. What would that version of America be? You know, where everything goes on. It's like a no holds barred. I reckon your vid will boost the subs up with a tasty title. I've got to say, Paradox, you made a good point about the not putting a debate question into your title. I think you're right. I think you were right about that. Yeah, Aaron, tell us more about your subs and dubs. Tell us more about the you still trying to edit it tomorrow. The video will probably come out next week. I get unsubscribed to on a daily basis. But I'm thinking it's people that are older on the channel and don't watch and just think fuck this guy. Unsubscribing is pretty fucked up though. But I'd rather if you're not gonna watch the content, I'd rather you just weren't subscribed. I prefer it that way. Yeah, I'm gonna try and edit it. It probably won't be out until. Yeah, you're right though. People don't like going on discussion videos. You're absolutely right. That's the last thing you want to do when you're on YouTube. You're absolutely correct. I think it will probably if I had to put a date on it, it would probably be next Monday. I've still got 1 or 2 more people who I'm waiting to send me videos, but I don't think they're going to at this stage. I mean, I started asking for the video like 2 weeks ago. So I think I should just start finishing the editing off. By the way, Jax, if you're still in here, I could do with a video from you and your lovely wife as well. Crystal Miller, you should send me a video as well. What fight you would pick to introduce like a newcomer to the sport? I'd appreciate it. All right, so are we going to head over to JVD? Yeah, JVD's on. We'll head over to JVD. Let's head over to. Can somebody link JVD's channel? Oh, Crystal, it's like you can read my fucking mind. All right, I'm going to head over to JVD. Guys, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for turning up on Thursday. Sorry if this was a bit of a dull one, but it's fucking late. But I will do a watch along on Saturday. I appreciate that, Jax. Nah, it's all right. It's all right, Westy. I'm good. I don't know how I joined your channel, but truthfully, I've enjoyed adding you tonight. So I appreciate that a lot, Tony. It'll be great to have you back. We do have a lot of banter in here most of the time. It's been a bit of a dead one today, but it does get fun in here. So you're more than welcome. Dougie, shout out to Dougie's Corner as well while we're here. Good to see you as well, Cheddar. I really appreciate you, bro. Thanks to all of you for stopping by. We're getting closer and closer. No, it's all good, Westy. Westy, if you wanna if you're free tomorrow, give me a shout and I'll give you a call on Instagram. We can catch up on everything. It'll be good. I appreciate you as well, 316. It's been a nice chill on today. Jump over to JVD, show him some love, and shout out to Dougie's Corner and all the boys. I'll catch you guys real soon. I will do a watch along on Saturday. Maybe I can convince Jax to jump on there with me and a few other people. We'll see how it goes. Guys, Love to all of you, and thanks to you as well, Tony, for pitching up. And good luck for the rest of the season. Hopefully, I'll see you more in here. Take it easy, brother. Have a good one, guys. Have a good one. Yeah, we'll do a live on Saturday. And yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow, Westy, for sure. We'll catch up.